Hello, my name is Harrison Midkiff, and I'm a channel sales engineer with Securonix. Today, I wanted to go over adversary behavior analytics and how Securonix integrates with Opora in order to bring this intelligence into the Securonix solution. Now, threat intelligence feeds, what are these? You're probably familiar with SANS, anomaly, hail ataxy, and so forth, and these are great intelligence feeds of bringing IOCs into the environment. But these are all post-mortem after an attack has happened. Opora is adversary behavior analytics. These are the things that are happening before the attack starts, registering domains, DNS redirects, command and control servers being set up, and so forth. Why is adversary behavior analytics important? It's important because what we want is we want preemptive visibility of attacks before they start inside the environment. We know today that only 30% visibility is out there of the known infrastructure of attacks that are currently happening. And in addition to that, it can take as long as 30 days before incidents of compromise are being added into current threat feeds. This equates to high losses, costs, and even less control that you have inside the environment. Now, how does adversary behavior analytics differ from other threat intelligence feeds? It's all about behaviors. This is the analytics on what the threat actors are doing in order to bring it into the solution. It's about the pre-attack versus post-attack in order to protect the network. And most importantly, it's that actionable information you need in order to ensure your network is being protected. Now, enough of that. Let's go ahead and look at a demo of adversary behavior analytics and how Securonix is using Opora to integrate this into your environment. Here inside the Opora portal, I can see all the attacks that are being launched. If I look across the bottom, I can see my attacks are all being listed as undefined, low, medium, and high. I can also see attacks that are the pre-attack outside my environment and attack which is inside the environment. If I go over to the leftmost one, it's not a surprise to me, but it's a phishing attack. The phishing attack is also a RAT, which is a remote access Trojan, and it's also being launched by the Fin7, which is one of the most popular Russian hacking groups that's out there. If I come over and I look at the attacks that are being detected on the inside, I can see I have a ransomware attack right here. And let's go ahead and look at this information in order to get a little more detail against it. Here I can see that it is a cybercrime group. It is a targeted type of an attack, ransomware, and it's by the TA505, which typically does encryption of networks with ransom in order to be able to get their profit. In addition to that, I can see it's targeting subsidiaries and suppliers. I get a spider graph to show me what's going on, where it's being detected around the world, and even an adversary timeline of how this thing is working out. If we move over into the Securonix solution, the way this feed is being pulled in is it's being pulled in through a lookup table. I have 3 lookup tables that are being pulled in, Opora, Opora Old, and Opora New, in order to be able to see the domains and IP addresses that are being used. This table is being updated continuously, so I don't have to worry about it. We further take that and we pull that into policies that we're using inside of the solution in order to understand what is happening against this. If I look at the block connections of IP for malicious domains, I can see that this is a policy that's being run. It's looking at blue coat proxy type information. And if I drill into this to take a close look at it to see exactly what it's looking for, I can see that it's comparing all the IP addresses and domains against the Opora lookup table. Exactly the way I want my solution to work. The Security Command Center shows me all of my different dashboards for violations and threats, even the kill chain. And I can see right over here under my top violations, there's my block connection from IP address for malicious domains. And if I take a look at it, now what I can see is I can see all the IP addresses that are being affected. I can go ahead and click on take action. I can mark this as and add it to a whitelist. I can even create an incident against this if I want to. If I want to launch a further investigation of it, all I have to do is click on it. And right here, you can see the lookup table and Opora is being listed right there. Additionally, what we can do is we can take these policies and we can also add them into threat models. Threat models are more advanced, actually looking at behaviors and understanding how things are happening. Here, if I look at this particular threat model for the TA505 malware detection, which we already saw, I can see the initial stages of the attack and how this attack is starting to play out. If I come over to the stage 1 initial access, it shouldn't be a surprise, but this is being detected by a phishing type of an attack. And it's being detected through the Opora new threat intelligence table that we currently have for it, so we can see exactly what's going on. Lastly, what's nice to have is we can always have intelligence dashboards so we can see what's going on. So I can look at domains, I can look at relationships and things like that, as far as how this attack is going. I hope you found this demo interesting and informative of Securonix's ability to be able to bring in adversary behavior analytics with Opora. If you have any questions, please reach out to your Securonix sales engineer. Thank you.